I'm fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I went out with a prince. Everything's fine. It's fine. Hi everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So the reason I have this on is because I'm going to do a Cinderella look, but I'm going to tell a slightly different story. You know, Cinderella, does her thing. She gets her dancing with the prince on and all that. But she's gonna have problems. Okay, so we're gonna start with her eyes. Have y'all seen that movie, The Love Witch, on Shudder? So we're gonna go ahead and put this blue right on the lid, and I'm gonna go this way. So I'm not going all the way to the edge of the lid because, ooh, that looks good though. I'm not going all the way to the edge of the lid though, because that's gonna be some eyeliner, and I'm even gonna try to put lashes on, you guys. Lashes. Oh no, messed that up a little bit. But I like that blue. I didn't have high hopes, really. I was winging it. So we're gonna go down here. Now, this portion of the video may not be excited to the gentlemen that watch me, but stick around because I think you're gonna like the end. I never was a fan of any of the princesses in Disney. I always liked the animals, like Dumbo, Bambi, stuff like that. The princess stuff just didn't do it for me. And I think Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorites, but I think that's because it's a beast in it. It's not, I mean, he's a prince, but he's the beast throughout, so. In fact, we were like bummed once the spell was broken and he became a guy again. We were just like, oh, well, whatever. I got Cinderella's lipstick specifically, her ColourPop lipstick, so we're going to wear that. I don't know what her song is. I know, like, there's someday my prince will come. But I think that's Snow White. Isn't that Snow White? And then I'm wishing. That's from Snow White also. I know this wig is more like Aurora, except that she wasn't a blonde. She was more of a redhead, slightly more of a redhead. But honestly, this portion really isn't the showstopper. It's what's going to happen after. Because, yeah, she goes to the ball and everything's going well, but all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. And everybody starts biting each other. And Snow White notices, or not Snow White, Cinderella notices it, and she's like, well, that's weird. That shouldn't be happening at an event like this. I mean, I've never been to a ball, but I don't think people behave this way. And so she books it out of there. And it's almost midnight anyway, so she's got to kind of get out of there because, she's going to be dressed in rags and her carriage is going to turn back into a pumpkin. So she's booking it, but Prince Charming bites her. And she's like, oh, you always think you found the guy, and he bites you. And but she gets away because he's trying to he's starting to gnaw on her, and she's like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna go now. And she trips on her shoe, and it flies off, and then so she falls down, knocks herself unconscious. But when she wakes back up, she's a zombie because she got bit by the zombie Prince Charming. So that's kind of where I'm going with this look. Oh, but I was talking about the Love Witch. It's beautifully made. I feel like everything is intentional. And she's got this blue eyeshadow. Just she puts it on and it's just, it looks like blue tape on her eyes. It's so thick and opaque, and it really doesn't look that great. But for that look, that kind of 70s look she's going for, or 60s look, it looked good. So now I'm going to do something kind of daring. I'm going to put some lashes on. These are magnetic. If you know anything about me, you know that I have been having a bear of a time learning lashes. It's definitely my weak point, but I'm not ready to give up on it. There's one piece of hair from this wig that is just trying to dill hole get. Oh my god. So we've got this magnetic liner, and I'm going to put it right along there. Okay. So I'm going to use these lashes at the bottom because they're glamorous. Okay. Well, they're on there. Okay, that's it. Oh my word. What? Okay. Let's put some princess blush on. Yeah, so I was never really into the princesses. Like, I didn't get princess dolls, and it was just never the whole princess thing. It was just never my thing. Okay, so now I got to get something strapless on because we're going to paint part of her dress on me. Actually, I'm thinking we don't have to paint the dress on because we can just do the hair like that. Okay, I had to push the hair back a second because we're going to do her bite marks. Trying to figure out where did this butthole bite her. I don't want to open my 3rd degree yet. So, oh look, I still got red paint in my ear from the zombie look. Well, we'll just work that into this look. We're going to use latex to give the appearance of ripped skin too. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and start working on that portion. We just want it to look like a grotesque wound. I don't even know why I drew those teeth marks on there. It's going to be negligible in a couple minutes. All right, we're going to let that dry. And then I think, well, let's see, what are some of the things that could have happened to her? Well, she fell down the stairs. So she's going to have some bruising, definitely. So let me get my bruise wheel. And I like to just go in my bruise wheel with my finger. This is mehron also. And this is staged bruising because we're not really sure how long she's been out for. And I like to dab it on when I'm doing bruises. I just like to dab it on like that. And I just start with the black and just, I don't really dig in there. And then I'm going to move on to like the brownish color. Then the reddish color, and just kind of put that right towards the middle. That's going to start making it with the black and the red. It's going to start giving it, with the black and the brown, it's going to start adding a purple quality. And then the green, I like to go on with the green. And don't be alarmed that this is really thick. Then we're going to go in with some yellow on the edges there. And then we're going to take a tissue and just do that. You can also use a stippling sponge for this, or like a stippling sponge or a stippling brush would work. Then we're going to go right in the middle of the bruise with some more black, and then more using this for stippling. And you just kind of keep working on that till you get it to look the way you want it to look. Just remember the outside of the bruise should have yellow in. Now that would make it an aged bruise, but like I said, we don't know how long she was unconscious for, you know? And this is my fantasy princess horror thing, Disney princess horror, so her bruise can look however I want it to look. Plus, it's also implied that she's become the living dead, so she's going to have some discoloring under her eyes as well. And we're just going to go in that with a little bit of yellow. And then with the same tissue, just start stippling that out. And then we're going to go in with that green, just a tee. Tina, what are you doing? Be real careful not to mess up these lashes. Because A, it was a challenge for me, and B, they're reusable if you take care of them. Let's get a little bit of this black and go directly. Get the illusion of like the makeup being like messed up, as well as, you know, she's not going to have this healthy princess glow anymore. You know what I mean? The horror looks are still my favorite to do. Okay, and now with my finger that I've been dipping in the bruise wheel, I'm going back over this with it, and it might pick up a little bit of the color from the bruise wheel. That would be a happy accident, but then again, it might not. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because there are no rules in makeup. We're just gonna let it dry and continue to add layers to that. See, she did fall down the stairs, and maybe she, I don't know. We're gonna have some brown, add some brown here. There's a lot of red in it. You know, we're gonna have some dried blood too. Because, oh, maybe she cut her face a little bit. Now, I could take the glass slipper and put like the heel in her head or something, but that's been done. I've seen that done several times. And because she hit her nose, she didn't just like get a bloody nose, she hit her nose. There's going to be bruising around that as well. Then you just pretty much play with your bruises and your bruise wheel. Any opportunity I have to use the bruise wheel, I'm going to get excited. So if it seems like I'm getting a little too charged, I am. See that right there? Right there? That's going to be a cut. Now we're just going to take my pinky and we're going to get a little bit of the latex. Go right over where I put the red. I'm going to let it dry. We're going to put several layers there. And you'll see what I'm going to do with it. And the lipstick's going to be messed up. So we're going to put some here. Because again, she's walking dead. She's going to have blood that pools. You know, the pooling of blood. I'm not picking my nose. I'm just getting as close up there as possible. Make it a little blacker. Okay, so we can add a little bit more latex over here. Don't worry if you have makeup on your finger. Remember, that's just going to lend itself to the look. And okay, so if she fell down the stairs and was laying on this side, blood would pool to this direction. So we're also going to do some pooling right here. Pooling is pretty much just like bruising, except it's not from hitting something, it's from lack of circulation. Like if you ever watch like real crime, true crime, and they show the body, they can tell what position the body was laying in by how the blood pooled. Just a little factoid for you. So we're doing an SVU level makeup here. Except I'm not going to do it all the way down the body. I'm just going to kind of give you an idea. Just an idea of it. And if you notice, I continue to just use my fingers. I'm not using any brushes for this bruise wheel. That's how I do it. May not necessarily be a makeup artist preferred way, but like I said before, I'm not a makeup artist. I just do what I want to do, how I want to do it. Kind of looks like the Grateful Dead bear a little bit. Look, it kind of looks like the Grateful Dead bear a little bit.
It does.
You know, it won't for long, but then that gives me another idea for a look. Cinderella's had a rough night. See, he doesn't have to be royalty. Look. Nothing but problems. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add this lipstick. Makes a nice blood color, and I have like about 6 vials of this particular lipstick. I'm going to try and line with this dark red. It's supposed to be eye safe, so guess we're gonna find out. And I'm not going right on the line, right on the water line. Just, I'm extra. I believe more is more. And her hair is gonna be kind of messed up a little bit, like oh. Oh, we don't want that on the wet thing, though. That's pretty dry. So we're going to go over this. Just some foundation. I am not telling you to do what I'm about to do at home. In fact, do not do this at home. I'm going to pull this up. Kind of tear it up a little bit. Please do not do this at home. I'm doing this because I'm careless. Okay? Don't tell anyone I told you to do this at home. Because I didn't. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We're going to go in with this blood color. Just lift it up. Go right under there. We just want it to... See, it's kind of a rough bite because he bit into her, but she's like, dude, and running away. Like, I don't kiss on the first date, and this joker's trying to eat me. Oh, I want you to drip. I think that's good. I think that's good, right? Okay, now, right here, we're gonna just slowly, carefully pull the latex away from the skin. Like that. So we got some skin dangling. you know, but right here and here I did a thinner layer of latex, so it just kind of looks like the skin opened right there. Because I hit my face when I fell down the stairs. I may have smacked it on a statuary of a dove or something. We're gonna let that set a minute and dry. And oh, look at that nice drip I'm getting. And see the little flappy flap of skin. All right, well, that's it. So we got our pool in here, we got our bruise in here, our cut on the face, we got a bloody nose, we got some messed up hair, and we got the bite wound, and her ears are bleeding a little bit, her mouth is bleeding because she's banged up. She got a little banged up. It was a bad night for Miss Cindy. That'll be messed up too. Her little ribbon.